Craig, 5-1. Was the scoreline reflective of the performance today?
I think once we got going in the second half, yeah. Well, to be honest, I think they probably outdone us in the first half. The score didn't reflect how the game was going. Had 2 one-on-one chances that they missed, as well as a bunch of others. Yeah, obviously great finishes and goals from us in the first half, but the scoreline didn't reflect the performance. But second half, I think some of the subs made a bit of a difference, especially Liam coming on and just sort of settled the game down a little bit, and we sort of got into our rhythm, and yeah, from then on it just sort of went as it went as we hoped. But yeah.
Marcel, you disappointed not to come away with a clean sheet today?
Yeah, slightly disappointed. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I was actually even more disappointed with the actual performance itself. And then we did create enough chance to score even more than 5, so definitely on that balance we did create enough chance to score more than 5, but when you reflect on the whole game, particularly for the first 60th minute, I think the opposition would look at this and feel quite harshly done by it. They put in a great effort today. There were big parts of the pitch where I felt they were the better side and dominated us today. To some extent it can be understandable. I think we're the team in the league that played the most games as well, so fatigue taking its toll as well a little bit, but we are at the stage of a season now where only points are important. Once the season's over, move on to the next season. The performance, we're not looking to build anything other than collect 3 points. So yeah, green tick, move on to Saturday.
Craig, how important is it to not get carried away and focus properly, ready for Saturday?
I think it's just a game by game. Like you never know what's going to happen. You never know sort of what type of performance the other team's going to come up with when they come over to us. So yeah, we just got to do our job, make sure we keep a clean sheet and take the chances when they come on Saturday.
Marcel, obviously you know Connor Wilkins really well. It was great to see him get on the score sheet today.
I am very, very pleased to see Connor back in the score sheet. He's a brilliant footballer. And I stated last week that we missed him since his injury, but on a personal note, I have a great relationship with Connor, and I'm very pleased to see him playing to the standards that he can play, and it's a good goal for him as well. So yeah, well done, Connor.
And Craig, obviously there was a switch at the back today, and Renfrew played right back. Was that a tactical change?
Yeah, I think the idea was to try and make sure that we nullified their main threat, which their left winger today. So I think, to be honest, having Ren sort of go up against him 1v1, he didn't really have a lot of game, to be honest. And sort of out of all the players that needed keeping quiet, we probably kept him quiet the most. But saying that, the other players in the squad for them still created chances. So yeah, it was sort of a bit of a catch-22 because we sort of stopped his threat, but they had threats from other positions and other people as well. So.
Marcel, at the start of the season, did you ever think that we'd be on 99 points come where we are now?
It's harsh, isn't it, when you think about it? We're 99 points, we haven't won the league, and I'd imagine it's just as harsh on Chatham, who are second. I mean, they've scored a phenomenal amount of goals. But it just goes to show how difficult it is to win this league. The consistency required to win this league is a tough job, and it's a credit to everyone who's involved, to both clubs, us and Chatham, to keep that consistency, that level of consistency. It's been, from my perspective, it's been very educational being part of that.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.